on the Pleasant Valley map. Guess what? We're still harvesting beets. We're about done though, luckily. As you can see, we're trying to finish up working our way through it. It won't take us much longer and we'll get this done today, I'm hoping. This dead burn header's so wide, your field of vision is blocked by the map. I can't see where it's going for sure. So in a sense, we're just guessing. Which is sort of good in a way, but sort of bad. Means we got a bigger piece of equipment, but gotta figure out where we're going. I sure hope all this will be easier. In a real machine without the little map there. That way we can just breeze through everything. I know everybody wants to farm just as fast as you can in real life, trying to not waste any time to get everything done like you need to. Kind of burning in daylight is not a good thing, nor is wasting money. You know, we all want to make that money. That's never a bad thing. I do see a mistake. Excuse me while I correct it real quick. I forgot to tell our old buddy Harold which piece of machinery that he needs to go to unload. Now that's going to come in real handy. Because I got to make sure that he unloads us. There we go. We'll just ride with him if you don't mind till we get down here. Pulls into position. I just forgot to tell him to come unload us. Well, it's a little funny us rolling through the field filling up and nowhere to offload. But we'll make sure he knows what he's doing now. Come on. How loud this machine is. And we're all floating, we're good to go. And I bet you the machines are on to say you can't get through. Ouch, Harold. Harold took us out. He'd just be real life, no telling how much money he just cost us there. Thank goodness we got it rented though, and they got to pay the maintenance on it. One thing I do wish worked for this mod was a little screen so we could tell a little information about our harvester and everything. Maybe when they come out with the new DLC with the harvesters on it, those will be up and working, I hope so. I like to keep the machines as close to realism as possible. Even though most of the machines anymore, you just hit a button and just sit and ride. I guess if we wanted that, of course, the realism, we'd get the new or old, whichever way you want to call it, because everything has to update GPS mod. Then we would be going in straight lines, no worries. Now, I'm undecided whether you like the outside view or the cockpit view. I'm leaving that up to you guys to tell me something, but since no one has ever commented, I don't know what to do. I want to do what makes you happy, to make you enjoy the videos more, but without no knowledge, I don't know what to do. So I'll just keep going and hope for the best. Because all I'm trying to do is make videos people enjoy. So I was talking about there, the new DLCs are coming up with. If I understand correctly, it's only going to be beet harvesting equipment. So there's going to be competition in it. Might make stuff a little better, I'm hoping so. I like to see us getting newer, up-to-date equipment. Even though I know there are some of us out there who like using some of the classic styles of equipment. If you look at the mod pages, you'll see people coming out with older tractors and implements. I know if you're like me, I can remember growing up, all we had was little square balers which fed off the sides, not right in the middle of the baler, like the new large pack balers were feeding right straight up the middle. And I was watching one lonely farmer one day and talking about them. I was really surprised at the weight of every bale. You know, I can remember the old square bales, they were 50 to 100 pounds. So a person could toss them around. Not anymore if you use the new balers. They're topping out at 1,000 pound plus, depending on how the balers are set up. That's a big bale for somebody to be lifting. I know I sure couldn't lift a 1,000 pound bale. That's a big old bale to be trying to pick up. Of course, me being in a wheelchair, it's all I can do to pick up a 50 pounder. I'd have to get out of my wheelchair and pick it up and hope for the best. And like all of you, I hope, who can walk and easily pick up 50 pounds. I guess that makes me sort of weak, since I can't pick up nothing that heavy. It's nice though when you can pick up more than half your weight. Or I guess it'd be 2/3. Either way, that's a heavy bale. And I wonder why they're going with those square bales versus round. I know a lot of the farmers around me here in the mountains, they use the round bales. Which I'm sure they're a lot easier to deal with. Makes everything a lot better. I know with them you just use your tractor and go. No lifting and tugging, makes it a lot faster too. When it comes to just getting like 10 or 12 bales out of a field versus 200 or 300 of those tiny square bales. A lot less space to store them too. Remember, used to growing up, if you go bale a field, you better have a barn plumb empty and ready to put bales in, because you couldn't just put them out in the middle of the field under a tarp so they won't mess up. Now they got all these fancy wraps you put them on. Well, that way they won't deteriorate and rot. Be there when you need them. You better don't bale them in the spring and summer. Here comes winter time and you need them. A lot of work in baling hay. It's a lot of work in farm, period. I have a neighbor, he does cattle farming. And it's a lot of work just maintaining a fence. He just redone the one outside my house. And it's been there for, I know, almost 20 years. Without being touched. So you had the trees and everything breaking it down. And where it went up beside my road, where they do a lot of the snow plowing, it was laying over on its side. So you had to go down the whole fence road picking it up and putting in new posts. I will say that the new metal posts make it a whole lot easier versus the wooden ones. All you do is drive them straight in the ground. I can remember with the wooden ones, you had to get out with post hole diggers, dig your hole, go use crowbars, anything else to try to blast through rocks. Then you had to tamp them down and make sure your posts are packed in tight so they wouldn't fall over. Those posts lasted a long time though. I know some farmers say they last 20, 30 years. That's great for me, you know. You don't have much time worrying about replacing fence posts. Oops, missed a little. Grab these real quick. Get lined back up. Away we go. I don't know about you, but I hate leaving stuff. I hate having a messy looking field and having to backtrack and clean it up. I've noticed if you use coarse play, it sort of likes to leave patches under the field where it misses, and that's losing money to me. I like being able to make all the money I can out of a field. Because I buy the field, I want to use every square inch of it to make money. If I've got streets that's 3 foot wide missed, that can add up when you get done with the entire field. like I got a little crazy there, don't it? It's okay, we'll get it. Just go right back down this way and get all this we missed. I begin to wonder if it's going to shoot any out into the back of the harvester. I'd hate to see you driving down through there and beets disappearing out of the field, not going into the harvester. I'd wonder if I got defective equipment. Don't want to rent a piece of equipment and it tear up on you. You hope for that leaves the shop that it's been well maintained, so that all you got to do is just go through the field of harvest and no worries whatsoever. You know, it's a pretty neat piece of equipment here. Louder than all get out. I hate to be around the real one and probably go about deaf. I know I've seen on some YouTube videos of the real equipment. These things are pretty big pieces of machinery. Makes you wonder how they transport them around. Field to field. Do they just drive them, or do they got to put them on the lowboy and haul them? Old farmer after all the tractor and trailer and moves equipment. That might get a little old, especially the high price insurance you got to have for them. Insurance today on sure isn't cheap. At least on the bright side now, in the United States, don't know about any other countries, the price of diesel fuels went way down. That helps everybody out when they're buying it, you know, do construction, farming, or whatever. Over here, it used to be about $4 a gallon. That's quite expensive, in my opinion, for a gallon. I know we don't have much left underground, but as compared to what we did when we started digging and drilling it out, and then everybody thought we had endless supply. Now we're learning that everything don't last forever. That makes sense to me. Everything runs out or wears out. Just glad that we're still able to breathe air for free. It's not coming time when we gotta pay for that. So I'm sure that time's coming. I've been trying to figure out if you guys like this map or you would rather see a new one. But I don't know unless you guys tell me if you want to see a new map. Just let me know and I'll try to get a new one. So I want to get one you enjoy seeing. I know there's a lot of them out there. I don't know if you enjoy seeing the big fields. If you want to see the smaller field maps. The only thing I dislike about this one is the fact that the scenery, you know, not too good, because the fact this one's made just to be fields laid out everywhere. One thing I do like about it is it's not just a flat map. It's got a few rolling hills, makes everything nice. Holiday season's here upon us. I hope everyone's getting ready for Christmas. I want to make sure everybody gets to be with their family and everything, I know. That's important to me. I like being with family. Also got to include your friends. To me, they're important. The thing about them is you can pick those, you can't pick family. We all have those family members that we want to get rid of, but we're stuck with. It's just part of growing up and dealing with life. Don't matter if they're blood family or step family. I just want everyone to enjoy their family. Sort of weird to me how you can see the dirt come up through the center of this header there. I thought they'd have that fixed. Because this is built off a stock piece of equipment. That is the stock area there where it's coming up to. You know, you thought they took time to correct all that. Sorry about taking a little while to put out a new video. I gotta basically find time when people sort of leaving me alone, and I hate to record a video and the telephone ringing. It's just the way it goes, I guess. Around here, I can't do just a cell phone, so I gotta have a home phone for my internet. Be able to make calls since the cell phone will pick up in the house. So that bugger's apt to ring every now and then. So you gotta deal with that. Thankfully though, usually it's just the in-laws. You can't pick those either. And I know some of us get great ones, and some of us get some of the weird ones. I've had the weird ones. And they can get weird. Anyone been enjoying the cooler temperatures going through the northern hemisphere? I know if you're like me, I'd like to be in 80 degrees all year round. Just not a fan of the cold. I have electric heat, so I got a nice electric bill after cold weather snaps hit. sort of a greedy person. That's why I like it warm so the heat don't come on. You have to be these days though, unfortunately. Oh, also, any other games you'd like to see me play? If they are, please tell me. I don't know what you all like to see unless you tell me. I know right now, I know it's an older game, but I've been playing Euro Truck Simulator and Fishing Planet. I know Fishing Planet's not your normal game. I see a lot of people talking about how they don't want, when they're streaming, their views go down. And I see how some people get tired of the Manchester map for this game. Manchester's a pretty map, but I know after 20, 30 videos how people can get tired of the same old thing. I don't want you to do that. I want you to watch something you enjoy. Like me, one of my favorite YouTubers is heading off to Canada. Sort of hate to see him do it because he's just going to be live streaming. And I usually cannot catch him when he's live streaming. That's why I sort of like the videos. I can catch those anytime I want. Now let's ride with Harold and see how he does. He's sort of a slow, cautious driver, and I like it in a way. That way he's not screwing things up or wrecking equipment. Every piece of equipment costs money. Now, on our next episode, remember the field that we mistakenly planted with corn? We'll be harvesting it and adding it into our fuel dump so that we can keep making diesel fuel. Gotta make sure we got that. I hate to run out and be in the middle of doing work, not be able to make any more and have to use money to buy new equipment just to make sure we get a full tank of fuel. Alright, Harold's done. See if we can find the right tractor real quick. Looking for the John Deere 9000 series. Here we go. Took a little second sound to kick in there, didn't it? Not always a good thing. I don't know if any of you guys remember this go to the cultivator field that we just harvested so we can plant more. Gotta keep the crops rotating. That ain't good. I'll try to find the piece of equipment we need and get it ready for our next video and you can see it being used. And I would like to thank everyone for watching. Please like, rate, and subscribe. Leave comments to let me know what you all would like to see, and I thank you so much for watching and have a good day.